Breaking news, officials report that a Texan infected with bird flu after exposure to cattle. A person in the U.S. state of Texas is recovering from bird flu after being exposed to dairy cattle, officials said Monday, amid growing concern over the current global strain of the virus as it spreads to new species. It's only the second case of human testing positive for bird flu in the country, and comes after the infection sickened herds that were apparently exposed to wild birds in Texas, Kansas, and other states over the past week. The patient reported eye redness consistent with conjunctivitis as their only symptom and is recovering, said Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. They were told to isolate and are being treated with the antiviral drug used for the flu. The current outbreak began in 2020 and has led to the deaths of tens of millions of poultry, with wild birds also infected as well as land and marine mammals. Cows and goats joined the list last week, a surprising development for experts because they were not thought susceptible to this type of influenza. The infected person was likely a farm worker. Louise Moncia, a pathobiologist at the University of Pennsylvania School of Veterinary Medicine, told AFP. And she said, if we find continued clusters of infections in cows, then it means we need to start surveying cows, and that would be a big change in how we think about these viruses. She said, but at this time, there's not an enormous need for concern by the public. The CDC said that the infection does not change its bird flu human health risk assessment for the U.S., which it rates as low. The first U.S. bird flu case in human occurred in a Colorado prison inmate in 2022. However, that was through infected poultry. Milk supply is safe. Experts are worried about the increased number of mammals infected by the current H5N1 strain of highly pathogenic avian influenza, HPAI, and whether it is actually spreading between them. Initial testing has not found changes in the virus that would make it more transmittable to humans. The U.S. Department of Agriculture and CDC and Food and Drug Administration said in a joint statement last week, the strain appears to have been introduced by wild birds, but spread between cows has not been ruled out, statement said. The Texas Health Department said the cattle infections do not present a concern for the commercial milk supply, as dairies are required to destroy milk from sick cows. Pasteurization also kills this virus. The findings marked the first time ever that HPAI has been detected in dairy cattle, according to the American Veterinary Medical Association, AVMA. Early in March, Minnesota reported bird flu cases among goats. The ongoing outbreak. The affected cows were primarily older animals that showed decreased lactation and low appetite, with little or no associated mortality reported, added the AVMA. Dead wild birds were generally found nearby. A 9-year-old boy died from the virus in Cambodia in February, adding to 3 deaths in 2023, though the bird flu spread in Europe and North America appears to cause milder infections, said Moncla. Bird flu has killed tens of thousands of marine mammals since spreading in South America, according to the Scientific Community on Antarctic Research. British seabird populations are suffering widespread and extensive declines, according to the recent impact assessment. The disease has hit European farms hard as well, with French authorities raising the risk level to maximum in December, and Czech officials reported in February they had culled 140,000 birds in 2024 alone. And this is from Agency France Presse on Science Alert by Issam Ahmed. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.